Hello guys, this is your Starcraft 2 instructor, and one of the age-old questions inside Starcraft is how many units does it take to kill another unit? Now, of course, this is a very simplistic question, and the dynamics of the game are so complex that it's only through many hours of gameplay and experience that you really can determine how many units and what combination are going to have what effect. Of course, those games that or those tutorials that Blizzard has with regards to what unit trumps the other units are very useful and important. This doesn't take into account a lot of the micro techniques that are used by the better players. This is just straight heads-up mathematical competitiveness, and sometimes it determines as to whether who attacks who, or who is on the defense, or who's moving how. But this is just to try to take everything down to the base element. As you see on the screen here, I've got a zealot and one marine, and everybody who's played any StarCraft whatsoever is going to know that the marine is doomed against the zealot. But my question here is, how many marines does it take to kill how many zealots? And so is it a 1-to-3 ratio? Is it a 1-to-4 ratio? What happens if you have two zealots? What happens if you have speed? So this first video is how many marines does it take to kill a zealot? So let's just take this and look at it. One thing you're going to know is I'm in a test file, unit test file, that you can jump into and play as well. I'm going to put the Marines on attack and the Zealot is on defense, so I'm going to send him in. Alright, so you're going to see that the Zealot didn't even lose all of his energy, so I'm going to put somebody else that's new into play. And this time we're going to grab and bring in 3 Marines, see how we do there. Alright, in this instance, the Marine won. We're going to go ahead and dispose of him. So let's test that one more time. So we had a 3-to-1 ratio. Marines were on attack. Let's send them in, see if we get the same results. And indeed, we got the same results. And we're going to test that one more time.
Our allies are being attacked.
Affirmative.
Command me. Ula Sadari.
Been waiting on you.
We are the slaves of fire.
Aha, now this is interesting. This time the Zealot prevailed with 2 hit points.
Justice be done.
So let's try something a little different here. Let's go ahead and grab 3 of the Marines, throw them out there, and what we're going to do is we're going to grab 1 Zealot and put them on attack. Now let's go ahead and get a tight grouping here like we had before. And with the Zealot attacking, once again, the Marine prevails.
Justice be done.
Our allies are being
And
attacked.
let's do this one more time. So we've got Marines.
Roger that.
My meditation is over.
Alright, there we go. I think it's safe to say that a considerable amount of the time, let's say 1 time out of 5, and it could be even more than that, 3 Marines are going to be able to kill 1 Zealot. Let's try to change things up a little bit. Let's move into how many Marines does it take to kill 2 Zealots.
You want a piece of me, boy? Gangway, coming through.
So let's check a 5-to-2 ratio
This better be good. Who wants some? Armed
and see where we're at with regards to that. We're going to put the Zealots on attack. Put them in a tight group. Grab ourselves 2 zealots.
The blades of we stand as one.
And let's send them into battle.
Gassan de Templar.
Now there you go. That's an interesting result because we had 5 Marines, we had 2 Zealots, and they prevailed. So let's go ahead and try this again. Let's go ahead and send in 6.
You gonna give me orders? Booyah!
And I have no doubt that the
My meditation
Marines will prevail in this instance.
honor guides me.
Now you're going to notice that there's a big discrepancy between that last battle and this battle, where the Zealots won. The one more Marine giving that additional concentrated fire worked statistically in the favor of the Marines, because it reduced the amount of time that first Zealot that died had availability to put DPS or take out those additional Marines. So there you go.
By the numbers,
We see exactly how Marines can concentrate firepower. The greater the number, the better that they can lay fire down on Zealots. Alright, I hope you found this of interest. Go ahead and take a look at the next video that I'm going to be doing, and it's going to be with regards to Zealot versus Stalkers.